have our horse, know the colour, learning the personality, and are hoping for the best. It's time to give the horse a name. There are specific rules outlined by the governing body, the Jockey Club. Some of the important naming rules are: there's no cost to name a horse if done so by the 1st of February of a horse's 2-year-old season. Maximum length for a name is 18 letters and spaces. Most previous names can be used after a designated waiting period. There are some no's in naming. Reusing of Hall of Fame or Eclipse Award winners, like Secretariat, Seattle Slew, etc. Commercial trade names, offensive or vulgar names, names of racetracks or stakes races. And there are a few other rules. Go to jockeyclub.com for a complete list of naming rules. A good percentage of names come from parentage, the sire or dam or a combination of both. Lady Ledoux is sired by Sloodle-Doo. You Can't Take Me is out of the dam Takeaway. Miss Hill is by Cahill Road and out of Missy Allen. Here's a few other naming stories.
Well, Noosa Beach got his name, we had the baby was born, and Doris that year had made a trip to Australia, and her favorite place in Australia was Noosa Beach. It was a beautiful place. I think it also had some really good shopping, she mentioned, so it kind of left an impression on her. And she suggested, I think we should name this horse Noosa Beach. And I thought, you know, that's a great name. It's Australia, and you know, with Robert being from Australia, and I thought this is a great opportunity for us. We've had several Australian jockeys that had come and stayed with us and ridden, and I thought, you know, it's just kind of appropriate, and maybe it'll have some really good karma, and I think it did.
Yeah, we I always go to the sale with Bonnie and Wally, and we always pick out a couple horses, and we always like to have one or two other partners join us. And one of our new owners in the barn was Andy May. A great guy, really fitting in with our stable, a lot of fun to be with. And he wasn't sure if he wanted to buy any more horses though, but we really, really wanted him in on this one. So we keep pulling his arm, twisting his arm, saying, what can we do? What can you do? And so we decided to go and buy him a few drinks at the bar during the sale. And after a few rounds, we finally went ahead and gave in and decided to join us in the partnership. And then one of his friends came by and said, Andy, why'd you buy another horse? And we just shrugged, could have been the whiskey. And we figured, hey, that's got to be the name.
Well, when she was born, she had 2 cowlicks, and one was white and one was black, and looked like yin and yang. So I started calling her Zen from day one, and then when it came time to think of a racing name, I kept thinking of for the Zen of it, so came up with Zen of it, thought it sounded cool, and that's the story.
Well, most of our horses are all named. It's a group effort. We have friends and family, and we all go together at the end of the year and try and think of names. And so Willie the cat came about because the cat belonged to Ron's daughter, Carrie. And so we were running out of names. We'd named horses after his mother, after his daughter, a couple after me, and we quit doing that because they didn't do so well. But Willie the cat got named after Carrie's cat. And Willie the cat is now 10 years old. So since then, we have named many of our horses after the grandchildren who were there at the time, Lauren and John. And we continue to do that. So we have a new granddaughter, Sadie Jo. So there'll probably be some Sadie Joes in the future.
Passion lives here, who's been running the last couple of years here at Emerald, and he's out of Ignite the Passion. The Olympics were going on at that time in Torino, Italy, and their particular motto or slogan was Passion lives here. And we thought, well, you know what? Ignite the Passion might be gone, but passion still lives here. And so that's what we named our little baby. And Chuck was able to contact the Italian eBay and got one of the big banners that says Passion Lives Here that was sitting on one of the ski slopes. So that hangs in our winery, Passion Vineyards, and little Passion lives here. He's doing his job, he's earning his keep.
Ever really notice that really good horses seem to have great names? Journalists tend to really love a good name, especially when it comes to putting a headline in a news article. And can you blame them? And it's going to be a great season coming up at Emerald Downs. Enjoy the beautiful horses at any track that you're watching.